I don't know what this is. Let me see. It's Denzel Washington in Carbon Copy. Interesting movie. I don't remember what I just dreamed about waking up from my nap. I don't know what I dreamed about, but I woke up in a interesting mood. And the people, you remember I tell you, I went to the nephrologist, the kidney doctor, and they have a bill for the nephrologist. They have a bill for all that equipment. $400 something they charge me for use of the equipment. Yeah, so of course, I wrote and wrote and wrote. I must have written at least 3 letters saying, okay, because they changed my payment. I told you I get paid on the 3rd. Why would you change it to the 25th? Why would you do that? So I wrote them at least 3 different times. So I go to make my payment today, and my balance is 0. The other day, and my balance is 0. So I wrote to them. I'm like, did you send this to collections? It says 0 balance. I told you I was going to make my payment. You couldn't just believe me until I didn't do it? So they just wrote back, yeah, I went to collections on 10/17. I only had the doctor appointment in February, I think. March. How the fuck do you have a doctor's appointment in March and they already put you in collections in October? I didn't even get a bill for like 2 months. I tell you, when you move to another state, this is why I'm making these videos, because it's my life. I already know. I'm just sharing my shit with you so you don't make the same mistake, especially if you intend on buying a house this late in life. I just don't get it. In just a couple of months, you just put me in collections. So that got me thinking about life. Now, I know I got to change my stinking thinking, because I'm not going to go down no rabbit hole. I'm not here to change anybody. I'm not here to change you, whoever's looking at this, the cat, the dog, the neighbor. You are however you are, and it's up to me to work with it. Fake a smile and keep it pushing. So I try. I wrote them back and I said, I don't know why you would do that. You see, I wrote several letters saying, first of all, I just moved. First of all, I didn't get the bill for several months. Second of all, I wrote you and told you, why did you change my date of my payment and my payment amount? Nobody seemed to care about that. They just said, oh, well, you have to pay it then. Is this a different movie? The Mighty Quinn. Oh, that was good. And now you just put it in collections after I told you just at the first of last month, I just moved. I'm not well, because things were going on that I don't share everything, believe it or not. And now you just send it to collections. You don't owe that debt anymore, and I don't have $259 to pay that. Oh yeah, you could pay it within 10 days or something. Now, I know I just woke up, and usually when I wake up now that I'm 60 something, I forgot right now, I don't remember things well. So, why would I pay a bill that you don't own anymore? So, I laid there wanting to just go back to sleep, and I'm like, no, let me get up, do a couple of dishes, and, throw a couple of things away on the jewelry desk, rearrange at least some papers and shit on the stationery desk so I can feel good when I go back to sleep later tonight. 3 in the morning, probably, now that I had a nice long nap. It is so interesting how life is. Like people, okay, so in that carbon copy, they assumed Denzel Washington did something, so therefore he's running. So of course the white guy in that movie was his dad, and the dad is like, but why? But why this? But why that? But why this? But why that? That's just how life is. That's just how life is. And I'm going to say this and then get out of this funk. I still remember the day when I was just walking to the bus stop, and some lady, and she steps way back. You really think I'm going to grab your purse and do something to you? Really? That's how you live life. See, that's why I know it's all up here. I'm going to change my thoughts and change my life. How horrible so many of us just are in a hurry to put things in collection agency just so I don't have to worry about you anymore. Well, it's a really good thing. Probably in this tiny little fucked up backwards town, I could still buy a double wide mobile home probably and put it right next to the bluffs. No tornadoes. And, do whatever I want to do. If I wanted to do that. Right now, the only thing I want to do is get a little motorized scooter so I could go to Wally World by myself. Hey, you got your goals, I got mine. And just, I'm just so grateful. I don't think like that. I don't think just because you have a whatever cross on your forehead that you're out to string me up and me. I'm still going to compliment you on your pretty blue eyes, and you can do whatever you feel you need to do. I'm not afraid of at all. I'm not afraid of anything. That's a story for another day right there. That's a story all of us over 40 need to get together and discuss so the younger ones can listen to our lessons, hopefully, and the wise ones will learn. We don't need to be afraid of everything. You just face it. Like in your dreams, you just face the monster, and it turns into a little tiny church mouse and runs off. I'm not afraid of anything going to collections. I have a beautiful song, Summer Madness by Kool and the Gang, for my ringtone. I don't mind hearing it all day long when you're trying to call me. I don't mind you thinking whatever you're thinking about me. It's none of my business. Somebody on a post earlier, can you believe Mama Todd? Oh, no. Sorry, not that one. I don't like that either because it's none of your business what she does or doesn't do. You don't pay her mortgage and you don't buy her food. What one of your favorite movie stars would you be disappointed to hear something sad about? None? I don't know them. They don't know me. Why would I even give that energy? I understand you had fun intentions, but that's a dumbass fucking question. I don't give a shit what you're doing. I hope that you're doing well. Whatever it is, I hope you're doing well. Like me, I am just happy. I'm fucking happy as a clam. I got the board to put on top of the square roller thing to put my washing machine on top. So now I can just wheel it back and forth. That makes my life so much easier than wondering, well, it's, it was less than $1,000. It's probably all plastic on the inside. That's why it bothers me that water's in there now. Look at the previous video. Anywho, I got to think of something around that. I don't know. I got to go see if somebody made a video about that on the YT. Anywho, the only thing I know for sure is I am alive. I'm happy. I'm thankful for my Talk Tick family and the other families too. And I'm just happy that I got something to put my washing machine on. That just means $1 million to me, You mean $1 million to me. If you're happy, that means something to me. Not all this other stuff that's going to go away in a day and nobody's going to think about again. So I'm going to go listen to Pharrell because I'm happy. And get happy, shake my tail feather, and clean up my living room before 5 o'clock. That's what I choose to do. Ain't no sense in staying stuck in the mud. Ain't nothing there but dirty drawers. I love you. Thank you for being in my life. And let's all try to